Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new Battlefield 4 video. My name is Extra Specialist. I wanted to make this video today to cover the holiday patch for Battlefield 4. It includes Legacy Operations, which is the Dragon Valley 2015 map. I wanted to cover this because I haven't covered patch notes in any of my recent videos, but I thought why not go in there and talk about some important things. I'm not going to cover all of them because there's endless pages of patch notes, or not endless, but there's lots of pages of patch notes, and it would take me centuries to have it all into one video. But I'm going to have this video for you guys, and then coming on later on this week, I'm going to have gameplay, impressions, and the overall review, and look at the map. So I'm going to get into I'm trying to make it a short video under 5 minutes. I just want to get into some patch notes here. So, some noticeable weapon changes we got. 4 weapons had incorrect magazine sizes and they were fixed. The Ace 23 magazine is it was raised to 35 rounds from the previous 30. This CZ3A1 was increased to 30 rounds from the previous 20. The JS2 was decreased its rounds to 30 from the previous 50, so that went down 20 rounds. And the 9.3R is now listed at 15 from the previous 16, so that was only reduced by a bullet. So I'd say the maximum difference there is the JS2 losing 20 bullets in the starting magazine. Other noticeable changes, we have 4 weapons that their rate of fire was changed. The AK-12 has a 650 RPM compared to the 680 RPM it had before. The LSAS was also reduced to 650 from 700 it was at. The G18 is now at 900 RPM from the previous 1,100 RPM, and then the 9.3R is down to 900 RPM from the same previous 1,100 RPM. And then the A91 had its weapon caliber increased to 5.56 millimeters from 5.45. We had a damage drop-off tweaks for the QBU88, sorry. It was increased to 90 meters from the previous 65, and the SKS was increased to 75 meters from the previous 60 meters. The rangefinder's max range was increased to 1,000 meters for the SR33-8s. Looking around here, we had, I know they fixed some of the AA and anti-airs like that so that, they can't lock on as much. The IGLA has acceptance angle was increased to 6 degrees from 5 degrees. Max turn angle increased to 1008 from 350. Engine time to ignition reduced to 0.1 from 0.5. Acceleration reduced to 825.5 millimeter second squared from 350 meters second squared. That was in Dyson parentheses next to that 350 was a massive build issue when the game launched. They did increase the lock range for the IGLA from to 580 meters from 450 meters. Hopefully that won't increase its damage too much or in general. The Stinger had its angle increased to 6 degrees from 5 degrees. Its max turn angle was increased to 720 from 250. The ignition time reduced to 0.1 from 0.5. Engine strength increased from 57.5 from 50. And the minimum delay was now set to 0.8, and the maximum delay is now set to 1.0. Looking at the anti-air here, damage multipliers. So when the anti-air is doing damage to the heli, it's changed from 0.6 to 1.0. When doing damage to a rib boat, 0.6 from 1.0. When doing damage to the FAC, changed from 0.18 from 0.25, and the Jeep's 0.6 from 0.5. So basically, they wanted to make it so that machine gun on the mobile anti-air, would do less damage because it fires so fast. So it would be fairer that each bullet does way less damage than it did, so that you can't take them out as quickly. For the heat seekers, max turn angle increased to 720 from 250. Minimum delay is now set to 0.8. Maximum delay now set to 1.0. Active radar missiles max turn angle increased to 1008 from 350. Tweaked near target detonation. Minimum delay reduced to 0.6 from the previous 1.5. Maximum delay reduced from 0.8 from the previous 2.0. So active radar missiles got pretty tweaked there. Passive radar missiles, the turn angle was increased to 1008 from another 350. IR smoke now correctly activates in the water when you're in an Abrams Type 99 and T90. And then I'm going to stop there because there's just a lot of other things that go on with a lot of the tanks, and you know, different vehicles were fixed too, and some map things were improved, as well as game modes. I just wanted to highlight the weapon changes and the changes to the anti-air and stickers and igloos, because those are a controversial thing in the game of how OP they were for a long period of time. But just a short video, guys. If you want to read the patch notes for yourself and, you know, go through everything else in there for yourself, please, I will have the link down below in the description for you guys. So be sure to click on the patch notes and read through it all. There's a lot of interesting fixes in it that I didn't cover. But I will be back tomorrow, guys, with some more Fallout, as well as some Dragon Valley gameplay for you guys. So, yeah, have a good one.